Then we can proceed to find out what it means to meditate. I don't know if you have gone into this at all. Probably some of you have played with it, tried to control your thoughts, follow various systems. But that's not meditation at all. So one has to dispose of the various systems that one has been offered. The Zen, the transcendental, the things that have been brought over from India or Asia, in which various people are caught. So one has to go into this question of systems, methods. And I hope you will too. We are sharing this problem together. When you have a system to follow, what happens to the mind? What does system, a method imply? A guru, I don't know why they call themselves gurus. I can't find a strong word to deny that whole world of gurus, of their authority, because they think they know. And a man who says, I know, such a man does not know. Or a man who says, I've experienced truth, distrust him completely. These are the people who offer systems. System implies practice, following, repetition, denying what actually is, and therefore increasing your conflict. The system promises nirvana or enlightenment. Just think of it. Promising somebody enlightenment. And therefore you have the guru says he knows more, and the other guru says he knows still more. And the disciples fight among themselves, say, my guru is better than your guru. So you observe this, that systems make the mind mechanical. They don't give you freedom. They may promise freedom at the end, but freedom is at the beginning, not at the end. If you have no freedom at the beginning to inquire into the truth of any system, then you are bound to end up with this system, and therefore a mind which is incapable of subtlety, swiftness, sensitivity. So one can totally dispose entirely of all systems. so that your mind is really inquiring, is really learning, not according to any system, any philosophy, any guru, but being free to inquire, to see what actually takes place. Then the mind, which is the result of 1,000 years of thought, that mind, that thought wanders. You want to fix your mind, your thought, on a particular phrase, a symbol, an idea, and so on, and your thought wanders off. And you say you must control it. So again, you have a battle. You want to fix your mind on something, and you're thinking about the drive that you're going to take. So there's conflict. You understand? So, what is important is not controlling thought, but understanding thought. Therefore, understanding the origin, the beginning of thought, which is in yourself. That is, the brain stores up memory. You can observe this yourself. You don't have to read all the books about it. Your brain stores memory. And if it does not, if it hasn't stored memory, you couldn't be able to think at all. And that memory is the result of experience, knowledge, whether yours or of the community or of the family and so on, of the race. And from that storehouse of memory, thought springs. And thought is never free, it's always old. There is no such thing as freedom of thought. Thought can never be free in itself. It can express or talk about freedom, but in itself, it is the result of past memories, experiences, knowledge, and therefore it's old. Right? Oh, I mustn't say right. Very old. And one must have this accumulation of knowledge. Otherwise you couldn't function, you couldn't do a thing, you couldn't speak to each other, you couldn't go home and so on. Knowledge is essential. So, in meditation, one has to find out whether there is an end to knowledge and a freedom from the known. Following all that?